Alright, this one, cardinal tetras. Got to love them. They're so cool. You can afford them, try and get them. People say that they're not hard to, actually, I would agree, because I got these fish. I have a feeling they're bred because when I bought them, all the fish in that tank and in another tank and in another tank were all the exact same size. So what's the odds that they caught those from the wild? So these guys are normally from the wild, which is why they're so expensive. But I have a feeling these are bred because they were all the fish, like I said, in the tanks were all the exact same size. So I have a feeling these were bred. And also they sold them pretty cheap. I got 10 of these guys for $5 for the cardinal tetras. That is ridiculous. Now, because they were bred in captivity, I think these guys were, they seem to be a lot hardier. I did some big water changes on these tanks, and I'm sure there was an ammonia spike, and these guys are all alive. So that is really, really, really awesome. Neon tetras, I got 5 of these for $10. 10 of these for $5 too. Again, they're really, really tiny. People say these guys are sensitive to ammonia. I think they are. All fish are sensitive to ammonia, but mine are pretty hardy. I don't know, I've had luck with my tetras. I got these guys when they were the size of the cardinals, 10 of them. Now 8 of them are alive and they're full grown, and it's been like 6 or 8 months. So that's pretty cool. And I think I do a pretty good job with those guys. But yeah, they normally go for like $1.49 in stores, and then the cardinals are like around $3 to $5, depends on where you buy them. Just know that the cardinals are caught from the wild, and the wild caught ones are more susceptible to parasites, and they're a lot less hardy than ones captive bred, compared to neon tetras, who are a little bit hardier than the cardinals, not caught from the wild. Yeah. Now the cardinals, how do you tell if they're not caught from the wild? There's really no clear-cut way to tell, but a decent way to tell is if they're treating their tank with antibiotics and there's cardinals in there and it looks like the water looks blue, that usually means they're from the wild. Another way, if they're in highly stocked tanks with different sized fish, very different sized fish, those are probably from the wild. If you notice, when you feed them or when they feed them, if they don't know what food is, the fish food is, they're probably wild caught. All these guys, yeah, they were in a tank with antibiotics. Yes, I know what food was. Yes, they were all the same size. So I'm guessing these guys are not wild caught. They were just in a highly stocked tank, so they decided to antibiotics the tank. I bought the neon tetras like that too, but you know, I have a feeling these aren't wild caught. They didn't bring any parasites. They've been pretty hardy, so yeah. Just be careful wild caught ones, because they can be a lot more of a challenge.